Hello everyone, long time no video, but I am back today with sort of 3 videos in one, I guess. So first I am going to show you the flip through of the rest of the Inktober drawings that you have not seen. Then I'm gonna go through this art box. Day 18, the prompt was Misfit, so I decided to do Hermie from Rudolph. Day 19 was Sling, so I drew a little slingshot cartoon. Tread was the prompt for day 20. Wasn't sure what to do, so I just kind of thought of a tire tread mark. This might be hard to see in the lighting I have set up, but the prompt was treasure, so I drew a little treasure chest and used some of my metallic watercolors. Have some fun there. Day 22, the prompt was Ghost, and I don't know why, but I had Ghost Ship kind of stuck in my head, so I kind of went with that. Also used some of the metallic watercolors. This one definitely looks better in person than it looks in a drawing, but I'm kind of thinking of these as more like concept sketches for what could later be a bigger piece, maybe in a different medium, because I'm not so great with ink. I think ink is great for accenting things, but not necessarily the whole piece for me. I'm just better with graphite. I like being able to shade smoothly rather than with tiny little marks. The prompt for day 23 is Ancient. You can kind of see me testing colors bled through this page a little bit, but I wasn't all that happy with this coelacanth fish anyways. And then this one is not very good. The prompt was Dizzy, and I don't really like that drawing. And this is when I kind of fell behind and needed to play catch up. So for the prompt of Tasty, I have a witch's cauldron with some little bubbles. For Dark, I just have some like creepy eyes staring out of the dark. This one I quite like and think I could do larger, on a larger scale with different ink besides the King Art markers, but because I was playing catch up, I did days 27, 28, and 29 all in one picture, and I decided that Coat, Ride, and Injured reminded me of the Headless Horseman. And then I didn't end up doing day 30 or 31 yet. I might still do those just so I have the completed days. Obviously, I'm late at this point, but it's the effort that counts, I think. And considering I did so many drawings in October, I am quite happy with that. So I am so excited that my Jazzy Art Box came in. I ordered this back in July, I believe it was, and they said it would ship sometime in November, and it did. My one complaint with the Smart Art company is that they sent me my shipping notification on November 8th, and it said your package will ship on November 5th, and then when I checked the number they gave me, it had already been delivered before they had even sent me the shipping notification. So, gotta get on that Smart Art Box. You can't just send people things like that. But let's break this open. I may have to pull this sideways so you can see. It's got Jazza's face on it. I don't think I'm gonna cut this out because I kind of want to just keep it preserved like this. But let's check out the rest of it. It's got this pretty orange tissue paper. Thank you for getting Jazz's Jazzy Art Box. This box, which I put together with my friends from Smart Art, is jam-packed full of my favorite art materials. Okay, so that's just saying thank you. It lists everything on the back here that is in it, so I'm just gonna go through because I honestly don't remember everything. Oh, there's a coupon code. I'm probably gonna hold on to that. Maybe I'll use the coupon code. It's got a bookmark with Jazza's face on it. Some paint splatters and some art materials. It's got the drawing that Jazza did himself with all the items in this box. Very cool. I wish I was good at these little cartoony characters. I am so bad at that. Okay, so now the first thing standing out to me is the Prismacolor Color Erase pencil. I have never had one of the Color Erase pencils before, because normally when I'm drawing, I don't do a little sketch and then color over it with marker or something. I just use graphite, except for Inktober when I was using ink, so maybe this would have been helpful then. I'm going to have to play around with it. I know a lot of artists, especially if you look at even like old Disney animations, they used a colored pencil like blue or red to do the sketches first and then started going over it in the other colors. So excited to try that. Okay, next I see a Tombow pen. I can't read any of that because it's not in English. It just looks, oh, it's the Tombow Fudenosuke? Fudenosuke, I think is how you pronounce it, because I've heard other people pronounce it. I know a lot of people like this specific pen. Have to try it, form my own opinion. A lot of the times, when other people love things, I don't like them. For example, Pigma Micron pens. Everybody is in love, obsessed with them. I cannot stand them. They never work the way I want, and I've only been using them to try to use them up at this point because they're expensive and I don't want to throw them away. So I am excited to try this Fineliner by Graphics. So there's 4 different ones in here, so hopefully these will be better than the Pigma Micron pens. And this I was super excited about. Faber-Castell 12 Polychromos colored pencils, because everyone knows how much I hate the Prismacolor ones because they break constantly. These don't break as often. They have nice, vivid, bright colors, and I think they work just as well. The only thing is maybe with blending, people might find them more frustrating, but I like these. I was super excited to get these. Love Faber-Castell. Okay. And then these. I believe this set of markers was specific to this box, but everything else I think can be bought separately besides his drawing, and I think that's it. Besides the drawing, I think everything else is available, but this was specifically curated for the box, and it has Jazza's face, or like his little avatar on it, which is so cute. And I'm excited to play around with these. They're the Illustrator by Spectrum Noir. I have not tried Spectrum Noir. I am getting into markers, as you can tell. I've always been a graphite person for drawing, graphite colored pencils. I think those will always be my favorite mediums, but I'm starting to get the hang of markers and ink, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, these are Express It blending cards. I think these are like samples of paper. Available at markeruniverse.com. Specially selected for use with alcohol-based markers. That's very cool. And then we have a Tombow water-based brush pen. This is what the King Art markers reminded me of, these Tombow brush pens. It's got a brush side and it's got a nib on the other side. So, excited to try that and compare. These little erasers are always handy. This is just a Faber-Castell dust-free eraser. And then this is supposed to be Jazza's favorite mechanical pencil. So, wow, it's really short. It's like quite tiny. I like the way it feels in my hand, so we'll have to give this a good try. And also, there's the Uniball Signo Broad. I am curious to try this as a white pen because it seems like everybody either loves this one or the Jelly Roll one that I currently have. So I'm curious to see whether this works better than that or how I feel about it in general. So we shall see. Next there is this sketchbook. It's the Nostalgie sketchbook. It's got 80 pages, 190 GM2, GM squared. I'm curious to see how this works. I feel like I am a collector of sketchbooks at this point. I've got the Inktober one, I've got one that I had to use for college that she made us get and I absolutely hate. Because my graphic design professor made us get an $11 like A5 sketchbook to write notes in, not to draw in, to write notes. I'm like, this is such a waste. I could have used any notebook to do that. I digress. And lastly, I see this pencil case, which is, oh, it's by Speedball. And it can fit 24 pencils, apparently. This is supposed to be Jazza's favorite. So let's see how that is. Oh my god, the zipper snaps on. That's so cool. I've never seen that before, where a zipper snaps on. And take the little price sticker thing, ticket. Oops, got a little paper inside. Okay, and then I can put all my Jazza supplies in here, and then it can travel around with me. And then I can just bring this in my little sketchbook and be all set. Very cute. Okay, thank you, Jazza. Thank you for taking the time to consider what both like amateur, intermediate, and professional artists might enjoy in a curated box like this. I am really excited to try out all the supplies, so I think what we'll do next is I will open up the sketchbook and try everything. I know that this box itself is not available anymore, but like I mentioned, the individual items should be available except for the markers, but you should be able to find similar colors from Spectrum Noir. So that's why I'm still doing a review of the box, because the individual items you could purchase on your own if you wanted to. This has a really cool texture. Ooh, these feel really thick. Oh, and it has a ribbon. I didn't realize it had a ribbon. Oops, can't grab it. It's got a ribbon to mark your place in the sketchbook. Feels very nice. So let's move some things out of the way. And we'll start here. And let's start with the zebra pencil. And I'm going to write Jazza's Jazzy Art Box. So far, this is a good pencil. As long as it doesn't break, I'm quite happy. So this is the Zebra M301 0.5 millimeter chemical pencil. And then I'll put it in my pencil case. I don't believe that this is going to hold as many as it said it would, though. I don't believe that this holds 24, but we shall see. You never know. I've been wrong before. Okay, so let's try. Oh, I have to sharpen this pencil. I'm also curious to see if the markers bleed through on this paper or not. It is quite thick, but you never know. Am I just bad at sharpening pencils? I just really don't understand. Already, I'm not pleased. I'm gonna sharpen it in the electric pencil sharpener. Okay, I'm back. I sharpened it in the electric pencil sharpener because it broke twice already. I hate Prism gum. This is probably gonna be the thing that gets the least use. Prismacolor. Erase in blue. Okay, so most of it erases, but not quite everything, if you can see. Wonder if it'll make a difference using the little white eraser. No. Okay. Probably never going to use this. I'll put it on this side. I feel like these would be like go-to things, and this would be like, maybe place to store it. Okay, let's try the combo Pura. I know a lot of people use this one for bullet journaling. Maybe that's what a lot of these supplies will be good for. What is this? Interesting. Okay. Okay. This feels nice. Pen. You can kind of get like a thicker line or a thinner line. So that's kind of nice. I like this. This is a winner. Next, I'll do the Tombow brush pen. So this is, or Tombow dual tip brush pen. This is the nib, and then the brush. I think I like that. Add a nice little black blob here so that I can write. Oh, that's too big to fit in the pencil case, Jazza. Okay, that'll have to be by itself then. Let's try the Signo Uniball. Oh, that kind of fades a little bit. Okay, I have to write quite slowly. I feel like it fades a bit. Maybe on top of something else this would work really well. I feel like it starts out a nice bright white and then it's fading. I have to play with this on top of other things like watercolors rather than like ink. Alright, let's try out the Fineliners. Okay, something tells me I'm going to like these. So let's start out. Fine liner, and this is the 0.2. I like that so far. Go with graphics fine liner 0.4. I like these so much better already than the Micron ones, than the Pigma Micron pens. Of course, Jazza would pick one that's good. I don't know why I doubted. Yes, I like these. I like these a lot. And this is the... Oh, that's got a lot of bend to it. I am not a calligraphy person. See if I can do something fancy. Nope. This needs some work. Okay, I would definitely have to play around with the brush one more, but I like the rest of that quite a bit. Cool, cool. Really like that. Okay, let's try... Let's try these. Sorry, my camera died in the middle of me about to get out the markers, so... Oh, whoops. This is ice gray 9. There's different kinds of ice gray. Well, that ended up being the right shape for that, didn't it? Okay. This is... What is going on outside? So much. Okay. What the heck are they doing outside? Can you guys hear that? I can hear the wrong way. There we go. I like these. And last of the Faber-Castells. I'm very happy with that. So if you are interested in any of the individual supplies that I showed you in this box, I'm sure you could go to the Smart Art website and check them out, or your local arts and crafts store. I am very happy with the box. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of almost everything. The only thing I didn't like so much is the Fineliner brush pen. And the thing I definitely won't be using much is the color erase pencil. But maybe I'll just have to give it another chance, another time. But for now, yeah, the fact that it doesn't completely erase kind of makes it so that I don't want to use it. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was kind of a strange video, but I had fun making it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!